The Lady of the Sky vanishes. Amelia Earhart's final flight. Dive into the ultimate aviation enigma as we revisit the disappearance of legendary aviator Amelia Earhart. In 1937, while attempting to circumnavigate the globe, Earhart and navigator Fred Noonan vanished without a trace over the Pacific Ocean. Despite one of the most extensive search and rescue operations in history, no definitive wreckage or remains were ever found, fueling decades of theories ranging from crash landings to capture by the Japanese. Was it a navigational error, fuel exhaustion, or something far more sinister that swallowed her pioneering spirit whole? Her fate remains one of the 20th century's most tantalizing unsolved mysteries.
The ghost ship's empty decks, the mystery of the Mary Celeste. Imagine sailing the high seas only to stumble upon a fully provisioned vessel, adrift and abandoned with not a soul aboard. That's precisely what happened to the brigantine Mary Celeste in 1872. Her lifeboat was gone, but the ship was otherwise in seaworthy condition, with cargo intact and a half-eaten meal on the table. Where did Captain Briggs, his family, and his crew go? Theories abound, from mutiny and piracy to sea monsters and waterspouts. But the chilling silence aboard the Mary Celeste continues to wisp tales of an unknown terror that caused an entire crew to vanish into thin air.
The vanishing of Malaysia Airlines Flight 370. Fast forward to 2014, and the world was gripped by a modern aviation puzzle, the disappearance of Malaysia Airlines Flight 370. Carrying 239 people, the Boeing 777 mysteriously diverted from its planned route to Beijing and seemingly vanished over the Indian Ocean. Despite years of intense searching across vast swaths of seabed, only scattered debris has been confirmed, offering few clues to its ultimate fate. Was it a rogue pilot, a catastrophic mechanical failure, or an act of terrorism? MH370 represents a terrifying reminder that even in our hyper-connected world, something as massive as a jumbo jet can simply disappear.
The lost colony of Roanoke. Step back to 1590, to the shores of North Carolina, where an entire English settlement vanished without a trace. When supply ships finally returned to Roanoke Island, they found a thriving colony of 115 men, women, and children completely deserted. The only clue left behind was the word Croatoan, carved into a palisade post, and Cro on a tree. Was it a desperate plea, a warning, or a message about their whereabouts? Theories range from assimilation with local tribes to violent conflict or environmental disaster. But the chilling silence of the deserted settlement remains one of America's oldest and most profound historical mysteries.
The skyjacker who vanished. The legend of D.B. Cooper. Prepare for the only unsolved skyjacking in history. In 1971, a man identifying himself as D.B. Cooper hijacked a Boeing 727, extorted $200,000 in ransom, and then parachuted out the back of the plane into a stormy Pacific Northwest night, never to be seen again. Despite an exhaustive FBI investigation that spanned decades, involved countless suspects, and recovered only a small portion of the money, Cooper's identity and ultimate fate remain a complete enigma. Was he a master criminal who pulled off the perfect escape, or did he perish in the unforgiving wilderness? The legend of D.B. Cooper continues to intrigue and frustrate investigators to this day. The Bennington Triangle. Disappearing without a trace. The remote, heavily wooded region of the Bennington Triangle in Vermont is notorious for a cluster of baffling disappearances between 1945 and 1950. One of the most famous cases is that of Paula Jean Weldon, a college student who vanished during a hike in 1946, never to be seen again. Despite widespread searches and investigations, no trace of Paula or the other 4 individuals who disappeared in the same area was ever found. Theories range from an unknown serial killer, a hostile creature, or even a localized space-time anomaly. The Bennington Triangle remains a chilling testament to the unforgiving power of the wilderness and the unsettling unknown. The mob's missing union boss. The disappearance of powerful American labor union leader Jimmy Hoffa in 1975 reads like a mob movie script because it very well might be. Hoffa vanished from a restaurant parking lot in Michigan after arranging a meeting with two mafia figures. Despite decades of investigations, multiple theories, and countless searches for his body, including under various sports stadiums and New Jersey swamps, no definitive evidence of what happened to him has ever surfaced. Was he murdered by the mafia, buried in a secret location, or did he somehow escape their clutches? Hoffa's unsolved disappearance continues to fuel conspiracy theories and remains one of America's most enduring true crime mysteries. The Flannan Isles Mystery, a lighthouse keeper's last stand. Imagine three experienced lighthouse keepers, alone on a remote Scottish island, vanishing into thin air. That's precisely what happened at the Flannan Isles Lighthouse in December 1900. A relief crew arrived to find the lighthouse door ajar, the fire out, a meal half-eaten, and no sign of the men. There were no logs of storms, no distress signals, and their oilskins remained untouched, suggesting they left in a hurry. Was it a rogue wave, a sea monster, a psychological breakdown leading to a tragic incident, or something even more bizarre? The mystery of the Flannan Isles keepers continues to send shivers down the spine, a chilling tale of solitude and the sea.